All right, I think my camera is a little bit crazy. Let me clean that up. That's probably better. Okay, welcome to my kitchen. Sorry, it's a little bit of a mess. I'm trying to figure out the lighting here because I set up my other thing and it was working just fine for about 10 seconds and then it kept deciding it didn't want to work anymore. So hoping the lighting will fix itself on this, but hopefully you can see everything on the counter right where I am. Anyway, so I wanted to do this video today to talk a little bit about how to make smoothies with doTERRA. Now, I'm not saying that I don't use some of my own ideas. These are all my own ideas that I'm putting into making smoothies. But first of all, you need a container. You don't need a container like this. Any blender or mixer, you know, the first smoothie mixer would work. But I have this here today. Not sure if you can see that. I'm just, hold on, let me adjust that a little bit. Alright, technical difficulties are the best, aren't they? Okay, it's okay if we chop off my head, just as long as you can see what's going on here, right? Anyways, maybe if I back it up a little bit, that'll work. I'll see everything, including my mess, right? Okay, hopefully that works. Alright, so you need a smoothie mixer. You need, here's what I'm going to use is doTERRA Trim Shake and TerraGreens. I like lots of greens in mine because technically my family doesn't eat salads very often. We're one of those people that like we know we should and our bodies keep getting acidic because we don't eat a ton. So, so I like to use TerraGreens and I also add more spinach. And I try to do smoothies every day. But, you know, I don't, but I try to do it every day because the days I do, my body feels a lot more balanced. My digestive process is a lot better. And I feel less acidic, less acid reflux and all that. So I try to get a lot of spinach or whatever maybe you like kale or whatever. I'm just starting the basic stuff today, the stuff that I like a lot. The TerraGreens, you will have quite a strong green taste, which if you don't mind the green taste, like with spinach and whatnot, this is more intense than spinach. Spinach usually blends really well. So if you want to try without this first, just to make sure you fall in love with the Trim Shake, do it, because the Trim Shake is amazing. Okay, I like using almond milk. To me, almond milk tastes way better than cow's milk in smoothies with the Trim Shake. And then whatever kind of fruit you want to use, I usually use raspberries or blueberries or strawberries, and I try to make sure they're organic just because there are a lot more benefits if they are organic. So I like that. So those are all I have today. Chia seeds are optional. Crushed flax seeds are optional too. But if you really want to like get a lot more protein, like if protein is your goal, then chia seeds is amazing protein. Then the Trim Shake, the doTERRA Trim Shake, it has vitamin A, C, E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, folate, B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, phosphorus, iodine, magnesium, zinc, and copper. There are a lot of proteins in here. There is whey protein, there is cocoa powder in here, maltodextrin, sunflower oil, egg white protein, vitamin and mineral blends. There's a lot of yummy good proteins in here, and if you want to add more proteins, chia seeds is great. And then the TerraGreens, this one that I was talking about has a really strong flavor. It has a green blend with kale, dandelion greens, spinach leaf, parsley, leaf powder, collard greens, broccoli, cabbage, wheatgrass, alfalfa juice, oatgrass, barley grass, and pineapple powder, guava, mango, goji berry, and a couple other cherries that I can't pronounce. Also, it has lemon essential oil, ginger, and ginger essential oil. So it's non-GMO, sunflower lectin, citric acid, guar gum, Arabic stevia is in here, and xanthan gum. So that's kind of what's in them, and I really like the way they make me feel. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it. And no, I don't measure anything. I apologize. But let me see. Yeah. So when I make it, I usually make it for me and my family. I usually am good with 2 cups of it, which is 4 scoops of this. And so 1 scoop contains 8 grams of protein, 125 milligrams of Essentia trim, which helps with weight loss and weight management, and then 50 milligrams of solathin. So there's 8 grams of protein. I usually, if it's just me, do maybe 1.5 to 2 cups, which is 3 to 4 times that amount of protein, so up to 24 grams of protein. So that's a lot of protein, but I love protein. So I'm a protein hound. I love my meats. If I could find a way to get all the protein that my body wants without eating meat, I would, but I just need that. So on mine, there's a measurement of cups. So what I'm gonna do is, because it always makes a higher amount, I'm just gonna start with 2 cups. Yeah, I'll do 1.5 because it will make up to 2. So we'll do 1.5, and then because it's 1.5, I'll do 3 scoops of this, because you're supposed to do 1 scoop for every half cup. So 3 scoops, I did measure that. Then for this, it says 1 scoop is about, let's see, does it say? It says mix 1 scoop with 8 or more ounces, so that's a cup. 16 ounces in a pint, right? So that's a cup. So I'm just going to do 1 though, just because I'm going to be adding spinach. If you don't like spinach, but you can down this down, add the full amount. I just use it as a supplemental thing. Plus, it's a smaller container, so it lasts longer. Plus, I have tons of spinach from Costco in my fridge. I have like 2 of these things. This one's just barely open. So I'm going to add spinach. That's 1 handful. Okay, that's fine with me. It's just 1 handful. And then I'm also going to add blueberries, because that's what I had in my freezer right offhand, and I love blueberries. Probably adding about 1/2 to 3/4 cup there. And then you don't have to add chia seeds. I'm just going to, just for the sake of being cool. And I mean, I probably should just add like a teaspoon. So here I am, like dumping in probably 1.5 teaspoons. So there you go. Sorry, I don't measure. That's just how I roll. Grab the top of this. Okay, so there I go. This blender is known to leak, so I apologize. Don't you love the sound of a blender going? One hour later, right? Still a couple leaves of spinach, not quite chopped. I'll do that one more time. I'm feeling like maybe adding some lime to it, just because I'm feeling creative today. And lime is a good one for bumping up that creative energy. It's also good if you're coming down with a cold or something, which those are going around nowadays. One more time. Hopefully we got that. Yep. So it's made about, and you can't see it from this because of how high it is, but it's made about 3 cups. Maybe it'll settle a little bit. There are lots of bubbles. One more thing, if you want like a super creamy smoothie, add half an avocado. That makes it like the consistency of like almost like a cloud, like whipped cream. It makes it super creamy, and you don't even taste. Well, I don't even taste the avocado. I just taste like the frothy, creamy part of it. I ran out of avocados yesterday, so I'm not doing that today. What jar do I want to use today? Better close that so you don't see all my junk in there. Alright, so here I go. I convinced my kids to stay downstairs, otherwise they'd be fighting over this right now. So here we go. I did really good on that one. Good amounts of everything. You'll want to modify it according to what you think, what tastes good to you, but definitely give it a shot. I think that was the right amount of TerraGreens for me. The right amount of spinach, a big old handful. The chia seeds have a tendency to get stuck in your teeth. Sometimes the spinach does too. So have a toothpick or floss or whatever on hand if you're gonna be going out later doing a video like this. Maybe I'll drink it and see if any gets stuck in my teeth, and I'll show you. Is it odd that one of the things I think is super awesome about putting seeds and stuff or using raspberries is picking them out of my teeth with my tongue later on throughout the day? Really weird, but anyways, that's me. I do like it. If you have trim shake and you're not sure where to start with it, but you want to really have a good first experience, make it with just almond milk and the proper amount of trim shake. Add maybe like a quarter avocado. Maybe make 1 to 2 cups of it and blend that all together. So 1 to 2 cups, that would mean like 3 to 4 scoops of the trim shake, and then like a quarter avocado. You'll get the consistency of like this cross between chocolate milk and chocolate ice cream. So I convince my kids that when they're good and they deserve chocolate milk, that's what I make for them, and they love it. In fact, I don't think they've ever had real chocolate milk. So, but comparably, I grew up with chocolate milk, and well, they have had chocolate milk. My husband's got chocolate milk before. They haven't complained. They love this stuff. I grew up having chocolate milk though, and this is a lot more satisfying. But anyways, my kids are downstairs, so they don't know I'm drinking their smoothie. I'll have to make them one later. I convinced my 2-year-old that I was going to make a smoothie, and if she wanted it, my 3-year-old, she needed to go play downstairs. So that's what she's doing. Quiet while I'm drinking this yummy smoothie. If she only knew. Anyway, I'm satisfied. Let me know if you have any questions. I do this about once a day. Helps with protein, helps with the added vitamins and minerals. Also, if you're not getting enough green leafies in your life, like spinach, I'm not a fan of kale or any of those, or arugula or whatever. Like, I like spinach because it doesn't have much of a flavor. Add that in. I love my spinach, and so that's kind of what I do. Well, I had a health coach I was doing consulting with, and she said that as long as you're getting green leafies in, the type of green leafies doesn't really matter, just that we should be getting them. And as far as, like, I tried making taco salad last night. It was mostly chicken and rice with chips and a little bit of lettuce. That's not enough. So anyways, this is my go-to. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you got some tips from that. Hopefully that wasn't more confusing than anything. Hopefully that was nice and good, and let me know what you think of it. Let me know any ideas you like. Maybe if there's a favorite essential oil you like to add to it. I didn't actually taste much lime. And I probably put like 4 drops. If I really look for the flavor, I can get a little hint of citrusy, but not a whole lot. So I know a lot of people will just do the trim shake, TerraGreens, almond milk, and then they'll add like 4 drops of Slim and Sassy just to help with that, to add the protein but shed the weight type of mentality. So if that's attractive to you, great. Thank you, Nancy, so much for commenting here. Yeah, I hope this is good information for you, Nancy. You've been on my mind lately. I hope you're doing well. And anyways, share this video if you think it's interesting and you think somebody else that you know would be interested in this. Anyways, happy Tidbit Tuesday, and have a wonderful week on this bright sunny day. Take care.